Right, here we go. Episode 6. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm glad with the momentum that I'm keeping up with this YouTube channel. This is week 6 now, and this is a very special week because this week is the week before supertrowel. So I'm very excited for what's going to happen next week, and we've got a good week booked in as well. We've got loads of brickwork to get on with. We can officially now start sending up the actual build on this project now. So Monday morning now, they've got some rain forecast today saying about 1 o'clock they reckon it's going to absolutely belt it down. But what we're going to do is going to get some profiles strapped up, finish up the bit of insulation that's on here, and then yeah, just get laying basically. I should find out as well imminently at the start of this week when the brick's going to be delivered over to the wall. So I'd like to get over there at some point and get started on that. And yeah, so this job and that job this week, that's what we're going to be getting on with. Let's get started on with this video and see how many bricks we can actually get laid this week. So let's go. Dried really light, hasn't it? Right, finally we're laying. The weather's been a bit of an absolute nightmare. It's been hammering it down. We're all insulated all the way around the building now, apart from that cable over there, because we haven't got no insulation left. And right here, right now, we're putting the first course down above damp, and putting all the weed poles down and things like that. So that's where we're at now. It's about 1:30, I think it is now. There we go. Summer life has.
Summer.
In, out, shaking it all about. Yeah. So we thought it was going to stop.
Oh, I'm
But,
absolutely soaked. Oh god. Oh, the coat's soaked through already.
Well, that's the worst thing. I've literally just asked you to wet this box up. Big man upstairs heard me as well.
Let me spots up. Next time I'm going to listen to anything. Give me 5 minutes to blow over. How about you, Ash? Favourite milkshake?
Probably strawberry.
Standard though. I love the banana. Like, all it's stuck with bits in.
Oh, yeah.
Right, here we go. Tuesday morning, all systems go. It's 7:20. Already got a tub out, ready to go. And the batteries died yesterday, so I didn't show you exactly where we finished up. But we got 9 course down this gable. 65 bricks, I think it was, in the course all the way through here. So yeah, we're cracking on with this now. Get this up to height, and then we'll come around the back. We'll get started on these panels through here then. Today's gonna be an early day. I said to the lads, I said, look, let's just get on with it. I've got some stuff I need to get on with. So I said, let's get here bright and early. Get the mix on, because yesterday was a bit of a slow start because of the weather, etc. So I just said, look, let's get here. Straight through break, no nothing, just go for it till 1 o'clock, and then we're gonna get off, look. So yeah, let's get on with it then. Right, so that is us for today on this job. As you heard earlier on in the video, I am going to be doing a graveyard shift later on. I'm just going to go and spend some time with the family now. And yeah, 1 o'clock on the button, so got 6 more course on these and they'll be up to height. And then we've got the expansion coming off it as well, so we'll get on with that in the morning. And then as you've seen earlier on then as well, you know, we've got this gable up to height now as well, so all cleaned down. Looks beautiful. I'm so happy with this brick, the way it's come out. Colour of the mix as well. It's yeah, it looks special, it really does. So for what we have gone with on this, it's a yellow sand with one, so it's basically 6 and 1, half of white cement, half of grey cement. So why we're doing it in the mixer is 12 buckets, 1 bucket of white, 1 bucket of grey, and that's our desired mix for this job. So yeah, looks good. Really happy. Like I say, a couple of hours now and then I'll be going back to work at 5 o'clock. I've got a garage opening to do, so it's one of my regulars. I've spoke about him before on this channel. He's the first ever builder that I took that took me on basically to do his extensions. Yeah, great guy. And yeah, so I'm going to chuck a little graveyard shift in tonight to help him out get his jobs over the line. We've still got an extension for him to start, which is pleading for me to start this week as well, which he said on the phone earlier. So tomorrow night might be another graveyard shift. And then he's had the gas box changed as well on the last extension which we did to him, so I've got to squeeze that in as well at some point. So I don't know how, but either way I'll always get through it no matter what, like, you know. So yeah, see you in a bit. Right, here we go. It is 5:15 now. I've had some food and been out with the family and stuff like that, and I've just arrived at the location, which so I'm just waiting for some ladies to cross the road and for Dean to pull his van off the drive for tonight's job basically. So bricking up the front of a garage opening. So yeah, let me pull the van up and I'll show you what we got to get on with. Right, here we go. Single garage door to brick up. We're going up to the same height what the bay is at over there, and then once I'm up to that height I'm going to call the customer out just to make sure he's happy where we're going to be placing the bricks for the windows. And yeah, that's it. So this is what I've got to get on with this evening. Mixes on the go. All tubed out, which is nice. So yeah, just going to get on with this now. 9 inch, so there's no reason to put any, before anyone says you're going to put any damp through there. The whole garage is 9 inch, so if I was to do that there, you would have to do it everywhere, which is not what we're going to do. So there's also this to finish up in here as well if I get chance. He's had one of his lads on there doing it, and yeah, if I do get chance I will get onto that, but to be honest with you I don't think I will get chance because there's enough to get on with this. So yeah, let's get on with it. So above here is metrics, and we've got 3 course of engineering bricks here going into 2 course of engineering bricks there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the wire cuts from there over to this, so we're stopping against that one. But these are imperial and these are metric, so there's a bit of a gauge difference in between both sides of this as well. But I have checked as I come onto the about 10th course, I think it catches back level. About 10-15 mil difference in the first few courses. I'm not too sure how clear this is going to come up when I post it, but there we go. I will have to come back if Dean needs me to do the block work for him. I was one muck short for the one brick there, and a brick and a half there as well, which was such a shame, but I wasn't going to put another mix on at 9 o'clock. So yeah, there we go, all cleaned up, and I'm going to get myself back home. I'm ready to go again in the morning. There we go, graveyard shift. Right, here we go. We are on Wednesday morning, 7 o'clock, just on the drive. Just I don't like I'm not promoting it, because I'm not saying promoting it, Jesus Christ, but saying about it, because it is a dirty habit. But I'm just doing my roll up. Yeah, it's not a good habit, it's a bleeding bad habit, but as soon as I get in the van in the morning, when I'll pull off my drive, I need my roll up. So anyway, didn't do much filming last night. It was mostly time lapsed, because I just knew the time was running out on me, basically. But I feel like I'm starting to understand myself a lot more. Really, not understand myself, but understand life more, which is quite weird to say. The older and older I'm getting, and I'm noticing more repetition in my life and over the summers. Now, I've always promoted out there saying that, like, the graveyard shift and working long hours is a really good thing to do, because it helps get you ahead for winter and all that carry on, which is but then the more summers I've had and I've looked back on, there's only certain times in that summer which you can't, but there's certain times. So yeah, sorry, I'm realising more. So every year it's always the start of summer, like April, end of April, sorry, May and mid-June, where I go absolutely bat out of hell at work. Long days, long hours and things like that. And then it comes to end of June, July, where it's really hot. You know, it's too hot. I like going to the beer garden in the summer. I love nothing more in the summer days than having a good day's craft where you're really, really hot, you know, the lads and stuff, and go, come on, let's go and grab a beer. Like, I love that. It's because winter's too long where you're in the house too much, like, you know. But yeah, so basically what I'm getting at, I'm trying to get out where I'm reading head and say to you lot, is I'm coming back into my graveyard shift season, and I've sort of clicked. I was like, yeah, I get it now, I remember, like all the other years and stuff. So this is the back end of summer where it's a little bit cooler, it's not as hot, but it's still warm, and you've still kind of got the long days as well, where obviously, as you know now, I think it's 21st of June, is it? That's the longest day of the year, and then after the 21st of June, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong on the actual date, but then it starts going darker every 2 minutes every night then, until you come to autumn fall back with your clocks, where your clocks go back and then it is darker at a certain amount of time, like, you know. But yeah, anyway, so we're back into graveyard shift season basically. So going back to the house this morning, got a crack on with the panels on the back, get looked at the other gable as well to insulate and get on there, and then I'm going to get off at a feasible time to get round to this extension for Dean, which I've got to do. I think I've worked out 48 grand. There's about 200 blocks in it, I think, if I've mathed it right in my head. I haven't worked out the bricks actually. I was just thinking, just I was can't working it out then. I haven't worked out the bricks actually. 17 linear meters, so whatever that is, 3 course by that. So I need to have a look. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, let's get on with today's video. Right, so 1:30 now. Yeah, 1:30 on the button. We've been tracking around the front. As you've seen earlier on, we finished at the last bit of the back. Just started getting that corner around here. Coming off there now, some block work through that panel, some like a rendered section as it sort of steps back in there. That one's coming round with this one here. So there's a decision now been made with how we're going to come out for the stairs, which it was going to be block, but suggested to them how to have the wall coming up that's going to be coming up from here, to bring it up brick, because I think as they come through this door here, you know, you visualise that, a bit of brick going down there, and I think it'll look really, really smart. So the customer said, yeah, let's do it, look. So that's going to be coming up through brick through there, so we know what's going on in this section over this side. We are awaiting insulation to come up and come out, so we've can't insulate or get on with it yet. But so where we're at right now is, show you the back. This is the back section here. This reveal was it was bouncing on me a little bit earlier, so it was like on the button, but just while it was going off I just put that on there just to hold it in. So yeah, all looks lovely. And around this section now as well, and then obviously the full flank which we put through yesterday, which is all drying out nice as well. It's a beautiful brick, absolutely stunning. It's a Van der Sanden Antros, I think it's called, I believe so. Yeah, Antro. Van der Sanden, I think. Yeah, Antro. Yeah, lovely brick. Does look smart. So yeah, so another graveyard shift now, basically. Like I said, last night's one was just pretty much time lapsed. I'll show you the job which I'll be doing here now. I am going on my own, so I'll be loading myself out and getting on the mixer, etc. So yeah, we'll get there, show you the job, and then I'll go on an absolute lunatic one for a couple of hours, get some gear loaded out, get some lines set out, and yeah, all I know from here right now is there is 3 quarter blocks on the inside, and then 2 quarter blocks, and 3 brick on the outside. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. I'm telling myself mentally it's going to be done. You have to say things like, we start putting a little bit of doubt in your mind. Bit of muck in my mouth. Start putting doubt in your mind, it's not going to happen. Like, I'm a big believer of, you know, constantly believing in yourself. So yeah, it's 20 minutes away from here. It's closer to home than what I am right here right now, even though I'm not a million miles away from home, but it's in that direction. So at least I'm heading back towards where I need to get my head down. So yeah, I forecast a 9 o'clock finish. That's what I reckon today. Right, here we go. Another extension. It is, what time is it right now? It's 3:05. So gears out here. This is my access through here. Got 3 quarter blocks on the internal, 2 quarter blocks on the external, and 3 quarter brick, and that's going to make up to damp. So we're coming from here right the way down, around here, and then around there, then just knocking out that, because there's an internal wall which we're going to be coming off, marrying through into what's in there. So first things first, load out time. Right, here we go. There's my other recording phone. 20 to 5. I've set all my lines up. There's a point here I want to talk to you and show you about, because this is something which I do on every single extension which I go to from coming off. And just take the laser off my level. So I've checked the datums round. I've got 700 there, 710 there. So if you know your gauges in brickwork, 3/4 block should be 675. So I've got to pick up 25mm there, which I'll be able to do. You know, I've got over the blocks and the bricks and stuff, I'll be able to get it over that. Yeah, so on the inside I've got to pick up 25mm, sorry, on the 3/4 blocks. I'm a bit out of breath, I'm trying to catch my breath. On the outside I've got 2/4 blocks and 3/4 bricks, so I'll be able to make it over the beds, just pick it up a little bit. So that's that. So I set my lines out, squared all up and everything, all hunky-dory. But what I always do when I'm coming off an extension is I'll check the existing build, because by the time this flank gets run in, obviously we'll be running off this of some sort. But when you come to jobs like this, and you can see the bubble there, if you look right down to the bottom, there's a massive kick in it. So I've brought my line off from the bottom, because once this wall comes up and comes plumb, it will catch in. I mean, that's some parts of this, it's really bad. It's trying to find an happy medium, but as we can see there, that's plumb there, and the line's off from the bottom, and it's just touching the bottom of my level now. So just always check the walls which are coming off when you're about to do it. This is a real, you can see it here on this bit, you know, most big kick in it. So if I wasn't to do that, it would struggle to come through down here. So I've set the line away from the existing build so it lines in when it comes up towards the top. Right, so that's all that done now. We're all loaded out, lines are all set. I've checked my gauge, I've set the mixer up out the front. All I've got to do now is bang a load of mixes on and start laying. So So now, in footings, this is the awkward bit, because as you can see, there isn't a lot of leg room down there. And yeah, so get a corner up here. I'll probably run that through with me level, checking me overall and whatnot. And then once I get past the pipe, then that's when I probably bang the line on and run the rest of it through. I've had some right footings in my time where, like, yeah, it's very tight, there's not much room to move. But yeah, so right, what time I am right now? It is 7 on the dot. I think I just said that about 5 minutes ago, a couple of minutes ago. Well, it's not 7 on the dot, sorry. 18:58. So yeah, a little bit of muck in there, not a fat lot, but I've already got one in because, like I say time and time again, when you're using your buckets, one goes out, your buckets go in, and you constantly got your next mix ready basically. I've had a fair few people on more, not YouTube, but you know, on Facebook and TikTok and all the other platforms which I post on. Proper like running me down because I use buckets to gauge my mix. Now, like, I can put a mix on without buckets. I know my shovel gauges and stuff like that, but it's good practice, and that's the reason why I do it, basically, because sometimes we can all get things wrong, and when I want my lads to provide my muck for me, I want to make sure that, you know, it's right, because if they come to me and my mix is a little bit off, straight away I'm going to go, well, you've just obviously wanged that in with a shovel, and it's not gauged properly, basically. So that's why I say across the board, everyone use buckets to gauge your mix, because you can have no comebacks off anyone for mortar colour differences and things like that, and strengths and weaknesses, etc. You can point blank go, well, I know full well that everything's been gauged, and you can shove it where the sun don't shine if everyone ever comes to you for anything. If they're being arses, not if they're not being arses. There we go, so the next one's ready. I chucked it all in, turned it off, and then just need to turn it back on, literally just to finish it up. So right, we'll get that mix out here now. I'll get another one thrown in, and then like I say, straight onto the blockwork now. Blocks for using blocks. Wrong way. I thought it was going to bounce the other way. Clearly not. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. Sorry for the noises and the sound effects. It bloody hurts. Right, I'm gonna get out the hole. Get another bucket of muck down the bottom. Just return that corner, and I think that's going to be it for me. 6 mixes, I think. And let's turn that mixer off. Let's put a bit of water in and let it spin. Another thing is, you just see me do then, always swap the water between your buckets. Keeps the buckets clean, and it also makes your muck come out a lot easier. Right. Ooh. Really tight. Okay, now. Oh. Fun and games. Huh. They want me in and out. I think she said she's doing spag bol, which is one of my favourite meals on this planet. Easy to make, very filling, quite good for you I think as well. Mincemeat, I know that. Right. All of a sudden I feel sick. Oh, I don't know how the hairdo's looking. Probably look a mess. I can't even see myself. Yeah. So yeah, sat on my arse. Very awkward. Ah. What time is it? 8:30. Won't take much time to clear up now, so yeah, get cleared up and get buggered off. Thursday morning. Right, so we're going to get this footing finished off. Shouldn't take too long, shouldn't take a couple of hours really. It's all loaded now, so the hardest part was yesterday. The main flank is done, so as Luke said, just a return around the back and the other gable. Probably 3 or 4 mixes. Definitely 3, maybe 3.5. So what I'll do is I'll put 2 straight on now, put them in, fill the boards up, leave 1 in the mixer. And then we should be set up for a good couple of hours. It is now 1 o'clock on the button and we're all done now, so that's what I was on about earlier, about leaving the inside out. So the floor, the way the floor build up, I think it all goes up to the outside. So yeah, all done, all lintels in, all squared up, all up to right, and I can now leave this to the builder for him to crack on, get all the backfilling done, get his flooring, etc., and then we'll come back then and do the actual build. So happy days. And yeah, going to the next one now, which is an extension which I've done for him, which you should have seen a couple of videos back. I got to brick up some bits and bobs there, so I'll show you when we get there. So yeah, happy days, good to go. Right, so here we go. Next, I've already got the mix on the go. So what I've got to do here, this is I've repeated myself a few times in this, I can't remember what video it was, but right, so I've got to brick this right up, and obviously blockwork as well first, insulate it and then do the brickwork. Got to block this up here, double skin, and then if I come through here, that's where I've got to get my blocks from to take them round to there. Got to put the bricks back in here. When I put the window in, we cracked it, and that's it. So it looks nice. So roof's all on. We're still waiting on stuff there, as you can see. Some of it's been changed over in the corners. They put in wind posts in there now. Not wind posts, sorry, steels. To carry the roof, there's a crank beam going on there. So yeah, this is it. It is just gone 3 o'clock now. So I'll see how we get on with it. Well, I'm a bit of a numpty. I thought I had the camera filming this, and I must have turned the camera off when I pressed to turn the camera on, but there we go. That's all done now, so yeah, I'm ending my day there now. 10 to 8 now. So yeah, happy days. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, start the wall, so been anticipating this for quite a while now, and yeah, got a lot to get on with, and I'm on my own, so tomorrow's going to be an absolute, I don't know what to call it, a monster shift. Just going to be a monster shift. I've got to turn into a monster tomorrow, and that I shall do. So yeah, catch you in the morning. Feeling a bit tired. These 3 nights on the trot, late ones, have tired me out a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow's one big last blast of the week. So see you all in the morning. Right, so Friday morning we had a right hoo-ha. So the delivery's come. I thought the delivery was here yesterday, but it's not. It's come through today. But unfortunately, all the packs have been put so close together, the HIAB can't grab them and take them off. So I've had to sprint around and find the local farmer. So we brought the Arctic up to here. The farmer's moving them around for me so we can get them back down to the job and then get the bricks taken off. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock now. So lost all the morning and stuff, but this has been a bit of a hoo-ha as well. But yeah, absolute diamond to this the farmer down here for sorting this for me. I've just been inside that as well. I've never been in an Arctic before ever in my life, and I can't believe how high they are and how big they are. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, this is what's happening here right now. Absolute diamond of a man. So he's just the Arctic's backing, going forward and backwards while he's grabbing a pack off and then moving them down the bottom. So yeah, watch this. What an absolute hero. He has saved my day, because otherwise I would have had to have handballed these all off and that would have broke me. A lot of beautiful bricks. Beautiful, beautiful bricks. Now we'll see how many I can get down once I get going. What a hero. So this is what it's like in a big truck, in a big size truck. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Right, okay, 11:45 now, everything's dropped off, a lot of gear for here for me to get through. I'm going with a supertrowel setup as well, save on my back, so I'm already starting to load up my boards, get the van back over. I've already got the mixer out of the van, so I need to get a setup. Unfortunately one pack exploded as he dropped it, but at least they've exploded in a pile together and not gone everywhere. So yeah, here we go. Get myself set up and we'll see what we can do with it by the end of play today. Right, little 5:30 update. Yeah, 5:25 now, and that is mix number 5 in the mixer and mix number 6 in the buckets there, ready to go in next. That's why I keep saying about the bucket, using your buckets and stuff, because like I say, the one mix is spinning and my next mix is there ready just to get thrown in once it's there. So yeah, really happy with the way it's coming on. Looks very good, really happy with it. It is coming on lovely. So yeah, like I say, all level work. I've had you on the time lapse because I wanted to really make some tracks and get on with it, because obviously with the late start, etc. But yeah, this is an expansion joint here. That's what I've stopped heading this pier, and then the expansion firm will go up against that. I've got the slip bars in there as well. So basically, the way these work is any movement just allows it just to move basically. So yeah, I'm going to start making tracks that way. I'm going to stop end it on the pier over there, because that's going to be my access to get in for the other end. I can reach up to 20 on this side, and I've reached up 15 on the overhand, so I've got 5 more course to come through over the back. It's too hard for me to do it overhand, look. So but yeah, it's good supertrowel practice anyway, working off the boards. This system here, honestly, as a bricklayer, it saves you so much in your back and stuff. Like, it really is easy. I'd highly recommend it to anybody if you can start working off bands, off stands and stuff like that. It's definitely a game changer. So yeah, right, I'll give you a bit of a normal time now. Watch me lay a few bricks. Get the mix out first. Right, come on then. Last bit of the day. I've just put my last mix out. 7:20 now. Get this used up and get off. Nice easy bit now as well. Just running out this corner into the next pier, and just wrap back into this pier then. See how far this mix does for me. Right, I'm going to pop this back on because I've been time-lapsing all of it. I'm going to bring it round this way. Yeah, so you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of me time-lapsing. I think that angle looks alright there. There we go. Living the Brill cream. Yeah, that spot's a bit far away actually. I'll use it and then move it. sure it's getting close to the 12th course. It is the 12th course. Which means tire wires. Right. Actually, no, I'll do that. And I'll come back. Lovely. And that is all she wrote. That week felt like a month. That was a very long week. It was a very long week indeed. Just want to say again, massive thank you for you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the week this week. It was a busy week, lots going on. Fair few 4 graveyard shifts. So yeah, all good and well. I'm very happy with the start I've made on that wall. I wish I got laying earlier on in the day, but obviously the bricks being delivered and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for this week. There will be a special video coming out because tomorrow I am heading down to London to pick up Alec Rahman, who's coming over from Australia to compete in supertrowel. So we'll have a few conversations with him in the truck on the way back if you want to watch that video when it comes out. And yeah, I'm going to head back there Sunday afternoon about 1 o'clock and get started and go until you know, 8:30 again. Sunday, long day on Monday, Tuesday, and then that next week's video will be Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, and then there'll be a video solely for supertrowel on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'm having Friday off work as well. So yeah, there we go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your subscribes, likes, comments, etc. And I will catch you all on next week's video, which will be a fair few videos for next week. But yeah, fingers crossed for supertrowel. I won't see you all before then. But yeah, fingers crossed. Can't wait. I'm very excited for it. I've done all the training I need to be doing. I know I've got it in me to be able to win, but I'm also know I'm going against another 13 fantastic bricklayers as well, so any one of them can win it. But I'm going to do everything I can in my power to make sure that I get the result which I so desperately want, to be honest with you. You know, it's my third year competing, come close a few times, and this is the time now to get it and put it in the bag. So I'm going to finish this video off with saying I think I'm going to lay 921 bricks before deductions. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm going to try and get. So we shall see. Right, big love to you all. Catch you all next week.